This is grade 5, module 6, lesson 9, and the objective in this lesson is to generate two number patterns from given rules, plot the points, and analyze the patterns. Okay, so let's take a look at homework problem number 1, and it says complete the table for the given rules, and for line A, the rule is y is 1 less than x, and there's a table there with the given values of x. And then line B, where the rule is y is 5 less than x, and they give you the values of x. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is fill out our table. So for line A, our rule is y is 1 less than x. So if the given value of x is 1 and y is 1 less than that, so the given value for y for when x is 1 is 0. Okay. So y would be 0, and the coordinate would be 1, 0. Okay? So we can write our rule. Let me see if I can just make some room here. We can write our rule like this. So x minus 1 is equal to y. So if x is 4 minus 1, y is 3. The coordinates for 3. And we do the same thing for the given values of x for this one. And our points for when x is 9, y is 8. So our point or our coordinate pair would be 9, 8. And then with x, if x is 16, y is 15, and the coordinate pair would be 16, 15. So we're going to go ahead and fill out the table for line B2, and that rule is y is 5 less than x. Okay? So I wrote x minus 5 is equal to y. Now we're just going to substitute the value that they gave us for our x. Okay? And we fill out that chart a lot like we did for line A. Okay, so now we're going to take our information from our data table and we are going to graph it. So let's go back to the graph. And I'm going to go ahead and graph line A with red here. So let's go ahead and plot our points. Okay, and so our first point, there's a stray mark here. So our first point that I plotted was 1, 0. So that means I'm going over 1 on the x-axis. This is the x-axis here, and this is y. So I go over 1 and up 0, so it's right there on the x-axis. Okay, and the next point is going to be 4 to the right on the x-axis and 3 up on the y-axis. Okay, just like that. And then the next point I'm doing is 9 over on the x-axis and 8 up on the y-axis. And then the last point for line A that we're plotting right now is 16, 15. Okay, and then to construct the line, we're just going to connect those dots together. Okay, draw the arrow at the end to indicate that it can continually go, and then we're going to label that line. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for line B, and I'm going to actually use green for that one here. And we'll go ahead and label that line B. In class, I like my students to use a straight edge. I tried the best I could using a straight edge on the tablet here, and there you go. There is a graph for line A and a graph for line B.